Please subscribe to Facetv Africa and turn the notification on. Facetv Africa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, subscribe, hete.
Face TV was
All right, good afternoon, our wonderful viewers. I am Femi Bakare, and today we'll be talking about the impact of the Enaira that was being launched by President Buhari and the governor of CBN, Godwin Emefiele. And also we'll be talking about what Reno, Omokri, what's his stand, as in what the challenges the Enaira is going to cause to the individuals, and then what he even now said to President Buhari, his advice and all that. So first of all, let's take a look at what the Enaira stands for, because to me, nobody really can explain the economic value of what that Enaira is, because to me there is already what we call the Bitcoin, the Coinbase. There are a lot of cryptocurrency app already. So what's really the essence of introducing the Enaira to the Nigerians again, when we already have a lot of cryptocurrency around the globe? And I could remember that there was a time that this cryptocurrency was banned in Nigeria, and they are now introducing Enaira, just so they want the foreign investors to buy this idea. And how is it going to work out? How does that work out? So this Enaira, as this thing is really split into two, because we have the one that is meant for the merchants, the Enaira merchant, and the one that is meant for the individual. It's split into two. So within the space of 48 hours to this, when the Enaira app was being launched, we already have a lot of 100,000 people that has already downloaded the app, and they're already complaining. People are already giving complaint on it. So the thing is this: if this Enaira can really stand the test of time, they need to work on it. Because one of those comments I read on Twitter, he said now that this person downloaded the application and he's been now redirected to his email to go and confirm, of which he didn't even give out his email address. Somebody said he even dropped his BVN, and then he couldn't even access the application for like 3 times. So the Enaira as it is now, the application is kind of faulty. I mean, how would you launch an app where millions of Nigeria could not even have access to it? Is it not somehow? So we need to be properly enlightened on what this Enaira stands for. I mean, you can't, this age, you can't just tell people to go and download an app or do something and you expect the turnout to be, no, it really can't work out that way. So they need to properly look into it, and there are a lot of issues bothering we Nigerians rather than this Enaira of a thing. So what we need now, according to Reno Omokri, he said what we need properly is we need Buhari, we need jobs, we need commerce, we need something that could really work for the Nigerians. So you now introducing this Enaira now, I doubt if this thing is really going to stand the test of time, and what is the economic impact to we the Nigerians. So let me see. He said, Buhari said that this new the Enaira that was launched, he said it's a blockchain that will foster economic growth. and increase the GDP of the Africa's biggest economy by $20 billion in 10 years' time. And also, the CBN has 500 million, which is 500 billion, which is equivalent to $1.221 million minted in lieu of the digital currency. And also, let me say something. Is this thing we are talking about now, this Enaira of the thing we are talking about now, don't you think that is going to, how am I going to say it now? It's going to crash the economic value in the nearest future? I mean, and the governor of the CBN, which is Godwin Emefiele, he said it is really going to reduce the cost of transaction. And we already normally when you do bank transaction, that's P2P, peer-to-peer, when you do normal bank transaction, there's no high rates of transaction, there's no high rate charges normal. So why will this one now be this is not going to be the first, this is not going to be the last form of transaction between two individuals. No. Now, to cap it all, they said this is going to be the first app, that Africa is really going to create in some years' time. That's according to the governor of the CBN now. It's really a big project though, but it's going to be the first of its kind in Africa. That no other African countries have really delved into this idea. Of course, they can't delve it because they have more pressing issues they are attending to. So why will Enaira or something be their main target when they have other pressure? Look at Ghana now. Very sure in the nearest, let's say 2 to 3 years now, their currency will be in competition with dollars. That's just to see. And now they have stable electricity supply. They have jobs, they have different things. Of course, they are busy inventing things, they are busy doing a lot of things for their citizens. But Enaira is our own major concern here. There are no jobs, no security, no good employment, no good water supply, nothing. The health sector is poor. Even the educational sector too, the same thing. So there are more pressing issues than you coming up to just introduce this Enaira of a thing. I'm not condemning it though. I'm just saying that even if they are going to introduce Enaira, there are a lot of things on ground that needed to be attended to first before delving into Enaira. I really doubt if it's going to stand a test of time. I really doubt it, because as it is, to me, it is futile, because a lot of Nigerians cannot even access the Enaira app. They cannot access it. If you go to different sites and read comments on what people are already saying about this Enaira, you know what I'm saying. And this is not just the next. We are not even supposed to be talking about Enaira at all. We are not supposed to be talking about it. What happens to creating job employment? What happened to building more schools? What happened to improving our health sector and all that? What happened to all those things? We are talking about Enaira. Enaira should even be all these things, they are minor issues. They should be the last thing we should be talking about. And they're happy. I'm sure, according to Reno, Omokri, I'm sure even the president himself cannot explain what he just launched. Because the information they gave to the citizens, the information is so limited such that we don't even understand what the Enaira stands for. How is he of two category? He said one is for the individual and one is for the merchants. Let me see. He said the first one is Enaira Speed Wallet, which is meant for the individuals, and the second one is Enaira Merchant Wallet, which is meant for if you want to do your business online, if you want to transfer, if you want to, all these things we have been doing them before this Enaira take place now. People have been doing a lot of transaction on Bitcoin. People have been buying and selling on Bitcoin. People have been doing a lot of things on Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies app. This shouldn't be the bone of contention, permit me to say. But they are just don't let me say it anyway. They are just occupied creating unnecessary app. It's really somehow. He said, according to, if you listen to Reno Omokri, he said this Enaira of a thing, and I think I'm going to buy into the idea of Reno Omokri, honestly. Enaira to me might means embezzle. Yes. Enaira might means erupt naira or something. But embezzle, yes, come to think of it. So all these things, they are doing it, they are not really, and you know what? These people will just come out and create things that they know that, of course, they are going to benefit largely from. You can't just see the CBN doing, or even the government too. They can't just do. This life is give and take. So when you download the Enaira, of course, you know that there are some unseen money that will be deducted from your account somehow. So it comes with a lot of terms and conditions, but these people are not opening us to us. They are not opening up to us. They are not telling us the actual facts, what we stand to gain from Enaira. What's the economic benefit? Is it that when I download this app, you're not going to come and tell me in some months' time that the app crashed and my money has gone to dust? No. You see, we need to gather full information first. I was surprised when I heard that within the space of 48 hours, the rate at which the Nigerians are downloading the hype skyrocketed to 100,000 downloads. And now these same people are now coming online to complain. Is it not somehow? Don't you read the terms and conditions before downloading the app? Don't you have the full knowledge before downloading the Enaira app? What does it really mean? What does it stand for? What's the benefit? I'm not trying to spoil business for the CBN governor and the federal governor. No. I'm just saying, but we already before the event of Enaira, there's something we call the Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. So I don't see the benefit, the economic benefit of getting the Enaira app. To me, I don't see it's I don't know. I don't even just see it at all. So what we Nigerians read right now, it is e-security, e-jobs, e-electricity, e-roads, e-schools, and above. So all these ones, probably if we have a better version of Buhari, probably Nigeria can be a good state. But for now, they should cancel there shouldn't be anything like Enaira, as a lot of people are already complaining that they don't even know the usefulness of the app. They don't know what they do on the app. They don't just know. All what Nigerians do is they just jump, they just rush and download the app without having the full knowledge. So to me, I don't know. The launching of the Enaira, whatever, I really don't buy the idea. And to me, the effort of just creating that app, you will see that in the nearest future, in the nearest years to come, people will complain more than people that have been complaining now, because it's the effort of just creating that app will just be futile. It can't be productive for a very long time, because anything that has to do with Nigerians, it doesn't last. It won't last. So we just need to just focus on more serious issues rather than buying the idea of getting Enaira or stores that are not just there. So yes, we have come to the end of the program. Thank you for watching us.
Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, subscribe,